Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tabisocial. I am a sangoma, inspirational speaker, and basically a person who's trying to navigate life. I don't know why I said it like that. Navigate life. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I, created any video content on my YouTube channel, and the reason for that is because obviously I've been going through a lot of things. I mean, it's not obvious, but I've been going through a lot of things. But yeah, I'm back, and I thought, well, what's the best way to create a video than to show, what's the best way to start, or rather resume a YouTube hobby than to come back in where it started, and that is revealing a little bit about my spiritual faith, and me being a sangoma and all of that. And the reason for this video is because I posted a status on Instagram, and I asked people whether they would be interested in getting a quick video tutorial on how to ukuphahla. And a lot of people responded positively, with the 90%, like about 90% of you guys wanted this video to take place. So that's what today is. I am going to be showing you the importance of talking to you about the importance of ukuphahla, and basically taking you through the process. It's really not a lot, so I don't expect this video to be long, but yeah, please do stay tuned, and yeah, I'll just take you through the quick process. Alright guys, so for those of you who do not know what ukuphahla is to appease and took away for people to connect with their ancestors. In the olden days, I know that people used impepo a lot, and that was a great way for people to connect. And now it has evolved. People now incorporate candles, they use incense sticks, they even just phahla without any of those really, because it's like praying. You don't necessarily need any instruments that will help you connect with your ancestors, especially if the relationship is already formed. So it really has evolved, but the common practice nowadays is to make use of impepo and candles, and that's what I use as a sangoma. Obviously, that's what I use most of the time, because it helps me, get things done quicker. It helps me connect better, and it essentially just, it helps me, understand better. Understand the connection with my ancestors better, because there is that element of impepo, and I've heard a lot of people say impepo gives you that it's okay feeling, and really it has given me that as well. So I just want to go to a question that was asked earlier, rather during the process of me asking this, whether you guys would like this process, or rather this video, to take place. So somebody asked me, how do you create an inviting environment for ancestors to come forward and communicate? Right, okay, so how do you create an inviting environment? I think the best thing is to obviously phahla where there is no general noise. So you can't phahla in a club, for example. You can't phahla in a restaurant, or rather at a restaurant. It always has to be at a place where you find comfort as a person yourself. So phahla where at home, or a place that you won't be disturbed, rather. So if, for example, if you have children, don't phahla in a room where kids will be running around while you phahla where people won't walk up and down, phahla where there'll be peace, where you'll find a level of comfort, and where you will find balance yourself as a person. So look for everyone to come forward and communicate. So it's always important to just phahla where there's where there's no disturbance from anything, from people, from children, just from pets. Like, for example, I've got a dog. Everybody knows this, but I've locked him inside the house, and I'm outside. I'm in the backyard in my ndumba, so my dog won't come here and disturb me while I phahla. And then how do you prepare ourselves to phahla? Then what do we say, right? So how you prepare yourself to phahla, I don't think there's necessarily a way for you to prepare yourself to phahla, because sometimes it's like prayer. Sometimes you phahla because there's something that you are trying to gain. There's something that you're trying to achieve, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't phahla when you're angry. You can't phahla when you're sad. You should phahla at any point that you feel there's a need for a connection with your ancestors. So I'm not sure if there's really a way for you to prepare, but if, for example, it's something that you will be doing on a daily basis, maybe like a daily phahla session because you're trying to achieve something, probably don't do it when you're drunk. Don't do it when you've had sexual intercourse. Don't do it when there's external forces that you have control over. You know, because obviously, I mean, if you have control over those things, then it means that you can respect the process of phahla enough to stay away from those elements. So I guess that's how you can prepare it. And then in terms of what to say, I don't believe that a person can be coached on what to say in terms of phahla. I always just say that you know, it should come from the heart. You should say what you feel is needed for you to say, and something that you are obviously trying to achieve. So remember, when you phahla, because we are spiritual beings, you are praying and you're talking things into existence. So always speak about the things that you want to achieve. Always speak about the things that you're trying to get connection with, or things that you're trying to sort of yeah, I mean, I guess achieve, you know. So I'll show you an example of how I phahla, and then, you know, again, it varies. I'm a sangoma. I phahla for specific things. For example, today is a random day for me to phahla. I don't phahla every day. I phahla when it's needed. So I would advise that people also do the same. Don't phahla necessarily when you don't need to. Phahla when you need to, so that, you know, you can actually, you know, see the value from it. So I'm gonna first show you what you need in order to phahla, what I usually use, and then I will then, you know, show you what the actual process of a phahla is, right? So primarily I always use impepho, right? So impepho is very much needed for the process of a phahla. And again, it can be any kind of impepho. I use a specific kind of impepho for different things. There's kukho impepho yamawele, kukho impepho, this normal mountain impepho, and there's impepho that you get from what's this, from like flat surfaces. So I always use impepho, and I'll obviously be putting it in something so that I can burn the impepho from here. I use sniff as well, taxi. Sniff, I use it for phahla, so I pour it on top of impepho when it's needed. That's, again, because I'm a sangoma, I always make use of this. And then you also need candles, right? You also need candles. The colors vary, so you could get a white candle primarily, but I get these different colors because these are colors that I relate to, and these are colors that I find you know, work for the purpose that I usually phahla for. So that's what I usually use. What else do I usually use? I also add holy ash sometimes, but then again, that's for other reasons. And I also sometimes add tobacco. Again, this is just so that for all those ancestors of mine who smoke and do all those kinds of things can also you know, get this opportunity to connect with me, right? So that's what you basically need. If you are going to be phahlaing for like longer periods, I would advise that you get a glass of water. Just have it near where you'll be having these phahla sessions. Again, it's a form of sacrifice, and maybe having a coin might also help because it shows that it's a form of a sacrifice. So that's what I would advise. But again, it also usually depends on what you are phahlaing for. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna show you what my process of a phahla is, and then afterwards, if there's anything more that I need to say, I'll just do a quick conclusion, and then yeah, you guys will let me know if this is something that you found helpful. Okay, cool. Obviously, you light your impepho from underneath, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm lighting my impepho from underneath. Alright, then obviously make sure that there's a consistent burn, or rather smoke, going up so that you can start the process. And now I'm going to start the process of a phahla. I'm going to just do it the normal way that any person who's not a sangoma would do it. Oh, another thing, I also usually have incense sticks around. The reason for this is because I know that these burn for long, so I always just keep them around, and I usually burn them when I come into YouTuber, so that for all, like, again, remember, because we have different kinds of ancestors, I want to make sure that I cater for every single one of them. So burning incense sticks is usually very helpful for me, so I always have these around. And then it just, when I'm done with Phahla, it just continues with the, you know, with the burning. I don't know what else to say. Alright. Thokozani njalo amakhehla amakhulu yimi noma wandu insiza kaMnguni kusala mangwanye insiza kwaJola kusala uHadeni sizobhongani ngumnguni ugumethe ekhuzwayo umphakathi ziqobo khona phakathi kwethokozana ke umkhumbeni ubiocache ngikumnye amacansi izimo thokozana mhlawumbe njalo masithatha ungcono kuyena noma nathokozana amakhehla ngiza nonke njalo amakhehla enganikhethile macala njalo thokozana amakhehla sicela ukhanyiseleka namhlanje ke njalo amakhehla sicela ukuthi nisikhokhele njalo amakhehla sicela ukuthi ninyathele eqala lapho mhlawumbe sizokuhamba khona namhlanje njalo amakhehla kusebenzeni nakuqala njalo thokozana cela ukuthi nivele njalo amathongo njalo uma kunezinto ezingahlangene njalo kakhulu thokozana amakhehla nisikhanyisele nisitshengise iqiniso ngobomi bethu njalo thokozana amakhehla cela nisikhokhele njalo thokozana amakhehla cela uphupha njalo masilele njalo nisibonise izinto ezingahambi kahle njalo thokozana amakhehla cela sihlanganise nabantu bakithi njalo sihlanganise nabantu babalele ukuthula singabazi njalo kakhulu thokozana amakhehla sicela nisifukuhlakanipha kwengqondo njalo thokozana amakhehla sicela nisikhusele njalo kule ndawo sihamba esingazi lutho ukuthi asizilungela zisifanelanga thina njalo nisitshengise ukuthi singazihambi njalo nikhulume nathi ngokomzimba wethu njalo thokozana amakhehla cela zonke izinto emele ukuthi zicela umuntu nje osakhangela indlela yokugula njalo thokozana amakhehla nihlezi sikhanyisela njalo kakhulu thokozana amakhehla ndawo. All right, so that's me done with ukuphahla. That's, I mean, the things that I've asked for are things that a person who is undergoing the training or a person who is a completed sangam would normally ask for. Usually I would advise that you ask for things that you need help with. So for example, if you need assistance with your connection with the connection with your ancestors, you just you tell them that I want to, you know, I want to connect with my ancestors, I want to have that relationship with them, etc. So that's that's usually what I would say ask for. If you are trying to get answers through your dreams, say that you're trying to get answers through your dreams, you're trying to find direction through your dreams. So just always say, be very specific about what you ask for, so that you can actually see it when it happens and when the response comes, right? I know a lot of people will say that they do not know what their clan names are. If you do not know what your clan names are, use your surname. Introduce yourself. Say that, for example, I am Tabisocial, this is what I'm trying to achieve. Just have that. Maybe also add who gave birth to you. You are the child of, for Klampi, you are the child of Umuiselo, you are the child of Uban. So you call your parents, you just introduce yourself so that, sorry guys, this paper is burning strong. So that ancestors will know who you are and what you know, so that they can also assist you with what you need help with. All right. I think that's it. If there's anything that you need help with or any questions that you might have, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via my Instagram. It will be in the comment in the section below. I don't know what that section is called. I am available for online consultations, so you can always DM me. And then, yeah, if there's anything else you need, please don't forget to leave a comment firstly. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this channel. This might help somebody else. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys will have a great week further. Bye.